are now listening
to O2 FM radio station.
O2 FM radio station.
from Kuwait.
السلام عليكم مستمعينا الكرام، شلونكم؟ شو اخباركم؟ ردينا في حلقه جديده، الحلقه الخامسه من وايت بورد بلس، ومعنا في الاستوديو اليوم واخيرا رد من غياب طويل مستر منير.
Hey, what's up?
I don't know what's up.
Boomer jokes.
Boomer jokes. And we also have Firas.
Hello.
And we have the squad of Underground Gaming. حط لكم ثيم زي تكلموا طرمان.
طنعت هذا.
What's up?
والله الشباب
2000 years later.
اوكي من اولها الشباب نايمين. حلو ممتاز.
Great start, huh?
علي شو اخبارك اليوم؟ كم تاير مبدل؟
والله ماشي الحال، تقريبا 12 تاير.
ممتاز، ركب تريلا انت مو سيارة. واليوم بندش بمواضيع سيدة ما نلف وندور، لأن يعني مواضيع وايد عندنا. أول موضوع بنتكلم فيه اللي هو رأي الأخ فراس مبرمجنا العظيم عن DLC مال مورتال كومبات 11 مال رامبو.
Well, about the DLC, I just noticed that Rambo was introduced. It was a bit surprising, to be honest. Considering Mortal Kombat is just like kind of the first game I've ever seen that introduced movie characters into actual video games, and they were actually well rendered as in video game characters.
حص سماعتك لقوا مطردك برا الحين. صار ساعة أشهر.
Okay. So let's think about Rambo, which is like voiced by the actor himself, Sylvester Stallone. It's really impressive.
غريبة مع أن أرنولد it's not Arnold.
Exactly. And to be honest with you, the way they rendered Joker in the game, it was kinda meh. Like if you want to compare it to other Mortal Kombat games, if you remember DC versus Mortal Kombat back in the PS3 era, I think he looked kind of better. What do you guys think?
Because I saw him on Reddit, he's actually had to do a heart surgery, like not that far. Actually had heart complications. Couple of days ago, he actually posted a photo like him just giving a thumbs up and saying like I'm fine, I feel better and everything. So I think that's one of the reasons like he didn't do any public appearance or
صح. I saw the video also on TikTok. صح.
I see. And about the Joker, do you guys know who's the voice actor? I really don't have any idea.
I think it's the same guy who did from the Injustice. I think I forgot his name. The same guy from Injustice. I think he also voiced Raiden. He also voices Raiden, I think.
I have no idea since I never played the game. Did you play it, Munir?
No, I hate games like that.
You don't play fighting games?
No.
But it's pretty violent as a video game, to be honest, which makes it
It
Mortal
is
Kombat.
gory, صح.
It was very well known as a violent.
That's why it's banned in Kuwait.
Is it?
I mean, everything is banned. Even God.
صح. Okay, but like out of all the Mortal Kombat games, Mortal Kombat was banned. That's why we can't really make public tournaments or anything about it.
Well, you gotta thanks Unreal Engine for that, for making it really close to realistic, kind of a violent game. But to be honest, seeing the Joker voiced by Mark Hamill in this game, it would have been something I think many have wished for, to be honest.
Honestly, in fighting games, what kind of voice acting would you get out of it? Just
I mean, look, some cutscenes would be kind of interesting. Some voice lines would be kind of interesting. Like, you know, fan service type.
fan service type.
Exactly, yeah.
فراس مصافط. تفضل.
I was just about to say like it's true awesome, but the reason like Mark Hamill doesn't voice the Joker anymore, that's one of the reasons he actually retired. He said like that he will only voice the Joker only in The Killing Joke, which he did in the movie, but then he never voiced him again. Like I think the new voices are Troy Baker and Richard Epcar. They are now the new voices of the new voices of the Joker. but they do a really good job. Like even in Batman Arkham Origins, Troy Baker.
Oh yeah.
He did a good job actually, and Rashid Abkar did a fantastic job. To be honest, like he sounds like similar to the Mark Hamill Joker. Like,
صح, they did well. يعني close enough. I got him. Next thing we have to talk about today is the opening of Nintendo World in Japan.
Yeah, in Japan.
نعم حدثنا يا مراسلنا من اليابان.
Well, I think you should talk about that since you've experienced the life of Japan once in a while. Once in a while in your life.
Okay,
But do you think
next
that-
topic, Mario Live Kart. Mario Kart Live.
But listen, I mean, theme parks in Japan. I'm not sure if you guys saw the Universal Park that was dedicated to anime. I've seen the huge Attack on Titan sculptures over there. But I think the idea.
You're talking about Universal Studio in Osaka.
Yeah, but this is actually, I think it's made by Universal Studio, the entire theme park.
It is.
It is, yeah. But I think it's really interesting for one of the many reasons that, well, in real life. I mean,
ليش هيك
Come on,
ساكت
man.
اليوم؟ شو السالفة؟
And if you think about it, like, I think Japan is doing an amazing job. Like, as you said in Universal Studio, if you bring like a new technology, like we all know that Japan is amazing with technology. So I think they're gonna make a really amazing job to Nintendo World.
Wait, is this like Disney World?
It is.
pretty much, yeah.
Have you seen any pictures of the Universal Studios in Japan?
No, I haven't seen
Okay.
Universal Studios.
See, in 2016, I went to Japan and I went to the place. I tried the Resident Evil one,
Yeah.
a Monster Hunter one. It was also Evangelion, and
I think it was a VR type of a game, right?
yes, and there was I think something else. Well, I can't remember. Like 4 years ago. Boomer memory. So, onto I mean the next topic, which is Mario Kart Live.
لحظة قبل أي شيء. دام إنك كنت جبت ريزنت ايفل هل كان المكان يسوى ولا ها؟
يسوى اعتقد كان 3
اوكي
يا 2 يا 3 ماني ذاكر والله.
دام من الاجزاء القديمة اوكي.
الحدث الجميل كان.
اي بس حلو دام من الاجزاء القديمة يعني المكان يسوى لازم.
لا يسوى وايد.
بس خلاص لازم نسوي سفرة وانت تكون تور معنا.
لا هم كل فترة يغيرون.
يغيرون.
اي انا على حظي كان ريزنت ايفل مونستر هانتر وايفانجيليون.
حلو.
والمرشندايز اللي كان ينباع كله اغراض الاشياء اللي قاعد تنعرض.
حلو
عرفت؟ اللي اشتريتهم اليوم ما ادري وينهم.
يعني اذا دشيت انا وكان ريزنت ايفل ما راح اطلع بالضبط هذا اللي تقول لي.
لا مو بكيفك راح يشوتونك برا هنا.
لا بس حلو.
مو بالكويت انت.
هم صح.
اوكي ماريو كارت لايف انت كنت بتتكلم عنه فراس. Let us hear your thoughts about it.
Okay, Mario Kart Live. I think it's a great way to implement the idea of augmented reality in video games. Nintendo has done it like in a way where the entire 3DS line came with a lot of AR cards, and somehow they implemented mini games.
صح.
Like, let's talk about the people who didn't own mini games at the launch of the 3DS. I think it was really fun, and the idea of again implying AR and AR in this game, it's a great idea, like and fun for the kids, to be more specific, I guess.
Can someone enlighten me and tell me what's Super Mario Live?
It's basically you buy a cart that's super expensive and with the game, and then you press it and you make your own custom cart in the ROM and you play with the Switch and the car moves by itself.
That's amazing.
It's amazing, but at the same time you're gonna play it a few times then you're done with it. اللي أنا أحسه وايد غالي على الفاضي. 70 دينار بالكويت.
55 مو 70.
55 اي اوكي ما اشوفها تسوى.
جيم ستور يبيعونه 55 سعره بامريكا 30 دينار.
Okay, that makes sense.
يعني you know.
But here's the question: since this is the era of AR and VR, basically everyone is keen on making virtual reality games and playing like using your camera on any device to play a game, like for example Pokemon Go and Minecraft Earth, if you guys heard about it.
Oh yeah.
Do you think this will change the game industry somehow, Like revolutionized it or like
No.
I think not, because still need like more work on
Augmented reality.
exactly, and on Pokemon Go. The first day it was launched, there was a lot of players, really a lot.
But if you wanna talk about it, it's mostly for nostalgic reasons. Many people were like, "Oh, a Pokemon game in real life. That's like
Yeah,
a vision that came true." Everyone started playing them, even the millennials who watched the show back in the 90s.
Oh yeah, that's true, because I only played one Pokemon, and that's Pokemon Gold, I think.
Oh,
No, not Gold. Sorry, Ruby.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
Yeah.
that's better.
Yeah.
the one on the GBA,
I
yeah.
was just trying to remember it. Pokemon Ruby. That's the only game I played. And
Better
when I
than gold.
when I saw that Pokemon Go was on the phone, I immediately downloaded the game, and well, I lost a lot of weight playing it.
Well, that's interesting. What do you think about it, Mr. Aziz?
I don't have legs, so I don't play it.
No, about
About what? Augmented reality, yani?
augmented reality and virtual reality. Do you think that they will change the
See,
game
from-
industry
from-
in
from
general somehow?
From my perspective, Nintendo's doing very well in the industry, competing with the big boys. أمانة وايد وضعهم زين، يعني أنا أشوف حتى مو محتاجين يسوون جهاز جديد عشان يقايشون، يعني شغلهم ماشي وغصبا على الكل، ما فيها روح تعال.
But probably because it's Nintendo. Everyone likes to play Nintendo games, family games, kids, يهال اللي هو.
Yeah,
Plus
probably.
adding the virtual reality thing to it, من زمان كذي. It's fun. Virtual reality is basically fun.
It is.
It's for everyone.
It's something new, still يعني new. تفضل مولانا.
What I'm trying to say, like, I own a VR headset. Like, I play. I know like what VR is. Like, I realize like there's a lot of potential, like missing potential in VR games, especially like if you have, for example, like a good VR headset with no latency. Like latency is like in regular video games you don't really see it that much unless you're playing like online or in a tournament. But if you actually in VR, like just a little bit of delay can actually be disorienting. So what I'm trying to say is like there's a lot of games that can use a lot of stuff in VR. For example, there's this company, video game company called Stress Level Zero, made by YouTubers. You know Freddie Wong, an old YouTuber.
Yes.
His friend Brandon, the blonde guy.
All right.
Yeah, he actually made the company like VR company, like make games. His like every new update for a VR they implemented. For example, they even got the HTC, not HTC, Valve
Oculus
Index.
Rift?
Valve Index.
Oh, okay.
Before the commercial sales, like they got an early beta and programmed the game around it.
But here's the thing. I think that VR is a little bit overrated. It's amazing. It's an amazing technology. I know that, but it's a bit overrated. Like, you really need to watch people who play VR, because some of them go overboard and play for a lot of hours just sitting there or maybe moving with the VR on their head, and it's really unhealthy. It's because I heard something about someone who.
Interesting point, to be honest. But that's what I was discussing with my friends like about a week ago. We were talking about like, okay, so let's imagine the thing. You're after a long day at work or after college, just want to sit down, play several hours of the recently bought game that you actually own, and like you want it. You just want to boot the console, grab the controller, and just let those hours pass. But if we think that VR is actually revolutionized as something like, to replace the controller, the main controller that we're used to, I think it's gonna be a headache just to set it up at we can see. Lots of wires. It's really complicated. You need space, lots of space to actually enjoy the thing. And that is my point of view. That was my point of view.
There is one problem with it. The fact that it can kill your CPU. Yeah, I
How about that?
yeah I own a VR headset. But I don't use it anymore because whenever I use it, I have a liquid cooling, right?
Interesting. Okay.
And I use an i5. So people would think, oh, an i5. That's probably why. But no, here's the thing. I can hear the liquid cooler fans really going high. Like it's like it's like listening to an airplane jet or anything like that. It scares me. So that's why I stopped using it. You need to build a really good PC, like an overkill PC.
With incredible cooling.
Yeah, just to play VR. If you want to like enjoy it so much, you have to waste a lot of money just to enjoy one simple thing.
Exactly. That hasn't been like very interesting to play. You didn't see a lot of many story-based games on it to implement what VR is all about. But I hope we see more of it. To be honest, I'm waiting till good games to be released that are
Medal of Honor.
for example.
Yeah, Medal of Honor. VR game.
Yeah, there is a VR game for it.
And what about the next topic? What do we have else?
We do have fall enemies with Mr. Munir, who doesn't have any idea.
Windibus.
Well, what's the list of the?
I don't know. You're the one who gave me the list.
So I actually forgot the list.
Yeah, me too.
Is Vinland Saga one of them?
No, Vinland Saga has no news.
احنا الحين بنتكلم عن لستة الانميات الخريف. مثلا عندك داينو دايفوكن داي شجاع.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like 4 episodes now and it's going really well. I really do like the remake. It's real good.
I just saw one episode. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It
is real good.
Yeah. The only remake or the new old anime that I didn't like was Inuyasha. Someone will kill me.
That's your opinion at the end, yeah.
What anime?
Inuyasha.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, yeah. A good anime this fall I highly recommend would be Jujutsu Kaisen. The animation is really well done in that. Crimson might disagree. He says all animation is
No,
bad.
I did watch the scenes from the first episode. It looks good, but I don't know. And it's like like any other plot.
Like any other plot.
Yeah, exactly.
True. Yeah, you do see that, but then the comedy is like it's pretty smooth. It's pretty fluid.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if this can be considered as the upcoming fall anime that is still being aired. But Digimon Adventures, the remake, did anyone actually pay attention to it? Did anyone watch it? Any opinions about it?
The first episode, but then Corona happened. They stopped.
Oh.
I'm still waiting on the episodes now. They are at 21 or 22
yeah,
now.
they restarted, right?
Yeah, they are at 21 or 22, I guess, this week.
Yeah.
But talking about the fall animes, also there's the one you told me, Kaisen or something.
Jujutsu Kaisen?
That's the one we talked about.
That's the one we spoke
And
about.
Zeus, I thought this was on my Netflix upcoming
yeah.
anime series. I think it looked interesting, to be
Yeah, but
honest.
that's a Netflix.
Is it like considered
It's
anime?
not one of the
like
fall animes.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did anyone watch Dragon Dogma anime?
Oh my god! Don't even talk about it. I can't believe I watched all of it. It was so fast paced. I got so much bad stuff to say about it, but it would be so toxic.
Yeah, I know what you mean because I played the game.
Yeah.
On the PS3 days. When I watched the anime, I just wanted to.
I mean, they sold it so well on the trailer. It was like a Ubisoft trailer. You know, they sold it. The animation looked really good for like 5 seconds, and when you watch the anime, it's like, what?
It's Ubisoft. Never trust them. Never trust them. I mean, just an example of it. Watch Dogs, the first Watch Dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
The hype was real.
يعني آخر شيء مصيدين عليكم.
Assassin's Creed Unity.
على قولتكم Ubisoft ماكو فايدة.
But I'm gonna go off topic with one thing. I'm waiting for Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
I thought it released.
No.
Oh. See, I'm not gamer anymore.
No,
I don't know.
I thought it was gonna release on the 29th of this month.
I think
Right.
November.
November, yeah.
Right.
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, upcoming month we do have many games and the new consoles and yeah,
It's gonna be on All Out War.
it's gonna be a heavy month for the salary. مع السلامة معاش.
What about Cyberpunk? That's coming out too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It is.
I think it reached the gold disc level.
Yep.
The gold disc level is basically when they're done with the development of the game.
Right.
It just needs some minor bug fixes and
Right.
And
Good
they
to go.
also
and Blade Runner. I think it's made by CD Projekt as well, the same company.
Right.
Blade Runner. I think
Blade
it's
Runner,
a really
right.
interesting game as well.
they did reveal a new character with the chicken nose or something.
Just I don't think so.
بلا كان في ريفيل بس انا مو مهتم بحق اللعبه فما طلعت الفيديو so I have no idea. Next topic we have is Pokemons.
Yeah.
معليش انا ترى نايم قاعد اتكلم فالحلقه وايد
صح انه ما عليه
وايد
ما
بطاطا
عليه،
اليوم.
ما عليه. What about the new DLC my friend؟
The new DLC seems
Yeah.
fun. I did not play anything.
حق بعض الناس اللي حطوا فيديوهات باليوتيوب وقالوا ان اللعبه
ايه
وايد
خالد
خايسة.
يبي خلاص يبي دش حار يبي دش
إيه.
حار خالد لا
حرب،
خالد
كنا حرب.
هدي وينه لا هدي خالد
بتصير حرب
الأمانة what were you expecting? The game's a DLC. There's nothing to
Yeah.
it that much. They're
Exactly.
just adding on content that for
Yeah.
people. يقول لي no we wanted a bigger story I want to miss blah blah. No, it's a DLC. They're working on a better game next year. This is just a postponing content for you to wait for.
Better game
Nothing
next
more.
year. It's Sinnoh remake. What's so good about Sinnoh?
basically there's nothing. Well, let's be honest.
Yeah.
يعني Sinnoh it's يعني basically it's
Sinnoh revolutionized
Uh,
Pokemon.
revolutionized بس legendaries how you catch them
yeah.
the mazes and stuff.
And the Giratina Dark World
إيه
thing.
بس that's about it
mentions.
يعني.
إيه. بس
تكفى that's يعني I don't know man.
المهم let's talk about DLC. خلنا من the
No,
Sinnoh
go
remake.
ahead Trant أنا صحيت من النوم سبحان الله.
بس يعني it was good. I'll be honest. They're saying, oh, I want a story to catch the Pokemon. No, dude, Pokemon is basically you going and catching them. Back in the day, you go around, catch the dogs. Now you go around and catch the birds.
gonna catch them all.
Now you catch rocks.
Yeah. Oh, no, I wanted a good story for the Regis.
Yeah.
Their entire lives, since their introduction in Gen 3,
Yeah.
you go there, do the quiz, or not a quiz,
Like a puzzle.
the
or
puzzle,
like-
the hint, and you catch them.
Yeah.
What were you expecting?
Same thing.
It's basically them bringing back and then introducing the new Regis.
خلاص wait a minute let's go back in time let's go to Leaf Green and Fire Red. Do you remember how do you get the Regis?
Wait, there were Regis in Leaf Green and Fire Red. Hold on.
Munir wait for me in the barking.
Fire Red and Leaf Green was released after Ruby and Sapphire,
Yeah,
after the
okay.
introduction of the Regis.
It is
Were
considered a Gen 3 game
Yeah.
Mm.
but it's also a remake of the
Yeah.
first gen.
Hold on. Were they in the islands?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
like
Okay,
yeah
yeah.
there's like the 8 islands you have
islands,
to
yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
So this is also like you can call it a DLC.
Mm-hmm.
It's some sort of a DLC.
Yeah.
It was very short. You remember it, Khaled, the kid, you played it.
Yeah. It was a very small thing.
Yeah.
It has its own time and everything. It's just something small add-on
Mhm.
just to provide you with something new.
Yeah, yeah.
And everyone thought, I wanted a big new game for for what, $15. You're gonna buy an entire new game that you've been waiting for 3 years.
Yeah, you can go back also back in time to Hoenn.
Yeah.
Where you played Ruby and Sapphire.
Yeah.
And they later at that time they introduced Emerald.
Emerald, yeah.
With Rayquaza.
Yeah.
So basically when they did the remake, the Omega and Alpha,
Yeah.
they just made the Delta episodes, صح?
Yes, and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. But about the legendary birds that were in the latest DLC, I think it received an outlash because it's lazy. The design
it
was lazy. That's what I read on Twitter recently.
It wasn't a DLC, it was an event implemented in the game.
And people comparing the Count Tundra to the Isle of Armor and saying it's worse than the Isle of Armor. The Isle of Armor was basically you taking and going to a battle tower
Yeah.
It's like a post-game event. Nothing new to that.
لا جدا ممل
Hey,
There's
الفارم.
no-
I'll
It
Varman,
was
you just
disappointing.
beating this old guy who was an old gym leader, and like I'm beating you time after
يا
time.
الله انت مو والدتك قاعد تسمع لا تفضحنا لو سمحت.
هلا يما شلونك شو اخبارك عساك بخير. Hey, that's it.
That's
There
it,
was
yeah.
okay. I see this as a better game. It has very unique
You got multiple
additions.
legendaries.
Yeah, multiple legendaries.
Yeah.
The max then is just the first time you and multiplayer can go in and catch legendaries
Oh
together.
yeah. Yeah, tell us more about that. I haven't played. I've been just running
So
around
basically,
looking at footprints.
You go into it then. Yeah, 4 people defeat a Pokemon. They capture it. They go to the next level and the next level into the 4th level, which is a legendary, a boss level.
Like it's guaranteed legendary.
It's a guaranteed legendary.
Okay.
You beat it, you have the choice to catch it or not. Most likely you're gonna catch because it's a guarantee catch.
Right.
Then you have the choice between 4 of them that you caught previously. You can you can choose the legendary Pokemon or any of the Pokemon that you caught.
Uh-huh.
So let's say you chose a random Pokemon that you chose, you can go back and recatch the legendary Pokemon.
Right.
Because now shiny Pokemon is a big important thing.
Yeah.
So there's a chance 1 in 300 that you can see as a shiny Pokemon, or 1 in 100 if you have the shiny charm, which
Right.
is pretty.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
That's a pretty
So
good.
dividing that into 4, 1 in 25 chances of being a shiny legendary.
Quick
And
math.
then these boys.
That's if you have the shiny charm.
Yeah, that's if you have the shiny charm.
If you finish the first Pokédex.
Yeah. What else? And people saying, "Oh, I want to." It's gonna ruin the competitive scene. Most of the legendaries are banned, except of a few around 10 that are somewhat good leveled compared to other Pokemon that are being used.
Right.
So whoever is ranting about legendary Pokemon ruining the competitive game, they're not even allowed to. So it's just more additions of Pokemon, changing the meta game, and that's pretty much it. That's the DLC. I enjoyed the
Yeah.
exposure, the new things, the additions, the puzzles.
Mhm.
A 4 to 5, let's say 5-hour DLC, and you're good to go. That's
Yeah.
it. What were you expecting?
I don't know, more Ditto hunts.
We don't want any
No,
more
I
Ditto
don't want
hunts.
that.
I'm sorry.
See, he reminds me of the Diglett hunt in the first DLC. It was annoying that you have to get like
Oh, yeah,
100
Diglett,
or something. 150 صح؟
151
151.
151. And here you have to complete the search for the
footprints.
footprints.
Yeah, for
of
the Blaze of Justice.
That was that was an okay thing. Plus, you can literally catch Keldeo for the first
Yeah.
time. Back in the day, Keldeo was only allowed from an event. You have to go to
Right.
GameStop or something
One
from
of
a
those,
movie
yeah.
distribution, and that's it. That's the only way you can get that Pokemon.
Or if you got a modded game.
Back in the day, mods or something else, and you can't even bring them down.
let's be honest
Hey.
يعني Faraz is a good modder.
Yeah, no wonder he's banned by Nintendo.
exposed.
He's banned by Nintendo.
You talked. I mean, you ranted about the game. Let us know what do you think about the story of the DLC.
The story was good. Implementing that, it's different than pretty much every other game. Let's say what was the last game? Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
You go to this ultra space, you have this Pokemon. Oh, you have to evolve it and becomes a big Pokemon. Now this is different. This one is basically this as an old legendary that no one knows, that people forgot about, and he wants people to remember him as the king or whatever.
Right.
The Crown Prince.
Yeah, the Crown Prince of this Crown Tundra.
Yeah, it is British stuff at the end.
Yeah, crowns and
Yeah.
and jewels and whatever. So it has history to it. It has continuation to what they're saying. Bringing back this history and trying to bring people back to him and catching this it's not fusion. It's the first time we see 2 Pokemon, like a Pokemon.
ponies.
The first fusion we got is Zekrom and
Zekrom and Kyurem.
and Reshiram.
Yeah, black and white Kyurem.
Yeah.
The second one we got.
Second one was Duskmane Necrozma,
yeah.
and Dawn Wings Necrozma. Now it's not considered a fusion because he's basically just riding a horse.
لا بس
Yeah.
بس they do have different
Abilities and forms.
abilities
yeah.
and forms. Yes.
Yeah,
One is the
and-
Night Rider or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
وبعد الثاني ما شنو
Ice Rider. Yeah,
something. Yeah.
it's pretty cool. It's pretty new. I don't really care.
Are we talking about that spring onion looking Pokemon?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Spring Onion, the Crown Tundra thing.
Calyrex. What is it called?
Calyrex.
Calyrex.
Yeah, it's grass. What I forgot.
Grass.
Yeah,
Grass potato. I don't know.
yeah.
Grass legend.
Basically, his head's considered the crown of Britain. in Old Britain,
I thought
crown.
it was just an
Yeah,
onion.
Yeah.
the thing on his head, it's not his head.
Considered the crown.
It's a crown.
It's a crown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so at the end, it's like a rabbit riding a horse for some reason.
Yeah.
And it's tiny too, right?
He is tiny, and
Oh
he
my
looks
God.
funny. Like
It reminds me of
riding the
Mewtwo when
horse.
he can speak human.
Oh,
He
yeah.
takes control of a human being and then
Yeah.
he can speak English or talk human.
Yeah, he can possess people.
Yeah.
too.
So compare that to every other legendary and every other game story. It's
Same.
different. In a way, it is, but it's like it has something different.
Like,
Like,
but at the end, it's like
إيه
every
أدري.
Pokemon
بس أن
story
بعض
يعني.
الناس we didn't like the story. What story was there? You go that, defeat him and you catch him. You go there, he's the bad guy, you defeat him and catch him.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you go there, defeat Mewtwo, he's in a cave, you catch him.
Yeah, but
There's
now
nothing to
you
it.
go there, you fight him, he rides a Pokemon, and he beats you.
Yeah.
يعني one of the rants I've heard from the people around us here in the community is like the old gens, like let's say first, second, third, fourth,
Yeah.
and so on.
Fan.
You could like take an hour or so trying to catch a legendary.
Yeah.
Now it's basically easier. And it's
it's-
like they give you the plate with the spoon of gold.
Basically what happened in the past few years, the game, they were necessarily going to kids side.
لحظة مثل غلط. مو طبق من ذهب، شكو قفشة من ذهب.
انت قلت قفشه انا مشيتها بس سكتنا.
معلش. الله ياخذ المثل.
I'll tell you what it is. The secret ingredient is always cheese.
Nice.
Munir, what
Yes,
are you
yes.
talking about?
I
This
don't know,
is
you're
not Chef
talking about
Ramsay.
some
This is
gold.
WhiteBoard Plus, man.
You spoke about something eating gold. Why
I
you
don't
eat
know.
gold?
It's in Arabic. It's a plate of gold. I said
Okay.
a plate and a spoon of gold. What does the spoon come? I don't know.
Okay. شو اسمه? What we were talking about نسيت.
Cheese.
Yeah, cheese.
Yeah, legendary.
Legendary cheese.
Cheeseburger.
Cheese man. We love cheese. Who doesn't?
فاتحين شيف رمزي هنا صح؟
إيه.
His kitchen. His kitchen plus.
شوف اللي يبي
حلو يا
جبن شوفنا الاسبوع الجاي عن حلقتنا الخاصة.
And there is in the newer updates for the application, there was this legality check option where it checks your Pokemon whether it's legal or not.
صح.
But again, this helped. يعني let's not talk about the Nintendo security measurement because on release, the Switch got hacked. So it can.
You got banned, boy.
I'm not talking about Nintendo. I'm talking about Pokemon. يعني
هو
company. I mean, I'm
generally
sorry if I mentioned Nintendo. No, I mean the Pokemon company itself.
Game Freak. You're talking about Game Freak. I
لا
understand.
لا Pokemon company نفسهم هم عندهم security measurement لأن
Of the new devices, but I think it won't be that hard just to crack a certain legality check algorithm that the Pokemon company owns. Like, you know.
yeah, probably that might
Like
also be-
they're hacking and they won't care because they're releasing another game. So what's the point of re-hacking the game? عرفت? It's like by the time they hack it, a new game's released.
Yeah,
Amala died.
into the next rumor, there's also been rumors from the guy who leaked the legendaries beforehand that there's a new game coming up next year. بس شنو اللعبة? We don't know.
No one
What's
knows.
the game? We have no idea. People speculating it's like
Diamond
the
Pearl
remake.
remake.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
شقونا طبعا.
ايه صار لهم 6 سنين الحين ناطرين. The game released in 2007. It's been like
I would love a remake of
13 years.
Johto, to be honest يعني. Since they did يعني
yeah.
let's
Hard
go.
Gold Soul Silver. Oof.
Yeah.
Mm.
But they already did it on the 4th gen, so I don't think they will remake
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
It's basically back to the Kanto. They did it like many times.
Kanto.
So it's a possibility they would do Johto next. بعدين عندنا الحين نبي ندش we have recent news we didn't talk about is the Batman movie. مع
So
خالد.
Batman got pushed to 2022 because of Corona and everything.
Yeah, it's a second movie.
It will be filming through 2021. And they just started شو اسمه set videos in Chicago. Chicago being Gotham.
About the Batman movie, also the reasons why, even if the movie finished, like let's say if the movie is filmed, it's done, final cut and everything, and it's gonna be released to cinemas, the reason why they wouldn't want to do that is because the movies that got released during
Pandemic.
COVID and where they shut down cinemas, all of them went straight to DVD and Blu-ray, so like they lose a lot of money from it. Ticket sales
Yeah.
are not the thing.
Plus it's Batman. It's hard to put him on a DVD.
Exactly. Like imagine this like a household. All you need to do is buy one DVD or Blu-ray. That's it.
You're talking about Warner Bros. Man, they love money.
True.
Do you think it will be do you think it will be like a Netflix type of movie? Like it will be pushed to Netflix eventually by the plans? Like
They're gonna
since
w-
Netflix is the most well-known platform these days, more than Blu-rays and all.
But just
I
because
hope
it's Warner Brothers, so like it's gonna go to it's gonna go to the cinema first
I see.
for the money, and then it's gonna go to Blu-ray, DVD, and then
Netflix.
eventually Netflix. Also, the Flash and Shazam 2, Shazam 2.
All the
All
movies
of
were
them.
pushed. Hatta Marvel pushed their movies too.
Yeah, I know, but they have a different reason.
Yeah.
They might have not finished filming or something, or they didn't even start. They
Uh,
finished.
Shrike, do you think the movie will be good?
Yes.
Yes.
I like the car.
People that said,
Dude, leave the car behind. I've seen pictures where they are filming on set.
So good.
The suit is amazing. The vehicles they have there is amazing. And I was surprised when I found out that Catwoman will be in the movie. A lot of things is gonna happen.
about the what's the actor's name again? Robert Pattinson. People are saying, "Oh, he's the guy that played on Twilight, and we don't want to play Batman." It's the same. It's the same type of reactions people found out when Heath Ledger was playing the Joker back in 2008. So like, and it turns out he's like one of the best Jokers. So like, I kind of see a good potential in this actor. Hopefully, I'm not wrong, but
It's same as
I just said Heath
the
Ledger.
the the actor for Batman during Justice League. Ben Affleck. Yeah. People were thinking that he won't be good for the role.
Yeah, he was a bad Daredevil, so
But dude, he is a great Batman.
he is a great Batman. Sadly, he left.
No, he's coming back for the new
Yes.
Flash movie.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I'm like,
The cool part is there's
Yeah.
rumors with him, Michael Keaton, and
Ooh.
maybe Christian Bale. They're gonna be like in this
Universal
universe
Batman.
together
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah, I hope the movie is gonna be,
Implementing something.
yeah. I really hope they don't do what they did in Justice League.
Oh yeah, sadly, ugh. Justice League was
Snyder
so bad.
Cut's coming out too.
What?
Snyder's cut.
Oh,
the
wha-
original cut of the movie.
Wait,
Snyder's cut's gonna be released in 5 episodes, 2 hours long, 1 hour long each one.
It's I think it's longer for.
Sorry. Talking about
Four episodes, not 5.
Oh, okay.
talking about Batman, I just remembered. Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Suicide Squad 2. The second movie.
No, not the
game?
No.
Oh.
James Gunn, Suicide Squad. James Gunn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot about it. Talking about Batman just remind me of it. What do you think that Joker is gonna be amazing? I mean, the actor worked really hard on it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, he was angry when he found out that they cut
Yeah,
Most of the scenes.
cut a lot of scenes.
15
Look,
minutes.
they never gave him a chance. Let's be honest. Jared Leto
Yeah,
never gave him a chance.
It's not. Look, I'm gonna say this. It's not Jared Leto's fault. That's the writers. Like, I honestly don't picture Joker having Tekashi 69 tattoos and all that stuff.
no, that's actually a real thing about Joker.
I know. I'm saying I don't picture him that way. It just looks weird.
No, it's just
Like
Just-
if it was
yeah.
Joker, like Jack Nicholson, Heath Ledger, I have no problem with that.
why are you bringing like some of them are dead, man.
One of them are dead only.
Just I'm gonna ask this. What do you guys think about like Jared Leto as a Joker actor?
Very good. Very good. Very professional.
2,000 years later.
ما حد عنده تعليق على الموضوع.
I think everyone is mad.
No, I disagree completely.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough talking about DC and the movies. We have a recent news تو الحين طازة جديد خلال الدقائق اللي فاتت.
توني بغيت اقول لك اياه تصدق.
والله انا فاتحه صار لي ساعه ناطر الشباب.
حتى
ما بغيت أقطع موضوع.
عادي.
لا والله الشباب يخلصون.
لا ما قال
شلون جراح شو اخبارك؟
والله
سؤال شباب، في احد صور فيديو نفس ما طلبت؟
ها؟
ها
فيديو شنو؟ انا ما فهمتك يعني.
ها
انا قلت لكم
صور فيديو 10
صوروا
ثواني
10 ثواني او 15 ثانيه عشان حمود
متى
لا يزنط.
اخر حلقه بدايه ما فهمت انا.
لا صور الحين قبل ما
يلا
تطق
الحين اصور
بالمصاب.
ماكو مشكله. شنو تبيني اصور بلغني قول لي.
اذا حمود زنطك انا ما شغل.
اوكي 10 ثواني شنو اسوي فيها؟ ارقص اوقف شنو؟
يا اخي فضحت له صور
صور بس
صور
عليه وانت مصور الفريق صور.
فعليك تبي بيض اسود ولا ملون؟
لا حول ولا قوه
زين.
الا بالله.
زين انا بعرف شنو الخبر.
The news is Bloodstains coming to the iOS and Androids as a primary what do you call it? Game? Yeah, خلاص it's coming official. It's a premium title, sorry. Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night.
The game that's just like Castlevania.
أيوة.
Really? On iOS?
iOS and Android.
Why?
They, ما أدري. They are developing the game.
راح يكون شيء يسوى.
NetEase Games and Artplay are developing the game at the moment.
هو شيء يسوى بس ان بلودستيند عاد خليه يبون كاسلفينيا اتش دي على الاقل.
شوف كاسلفينيا نزلوها على الايفون.
على
سيمفوني اوف نايت نزلوها.
لا الاتش دي اللي تكون اونلاين.
اتش دي اونلاين؟ لا يا مهول
كانت على اكس بوكس قصدك؟
ايه هذه كانت حلوه حيل ار بي جي.
يا مهود لعبه مرض.
ايه ما
مرض. انت شايف الخريطه شو مسوينها؟
للاسف ايه بس هي اللعبه الوحيده اللي خلتني استانس حيل ويا الشباب.
لا ما لعبت الاجزاء القديمه.
لا لعبت الاجزاء القديمه كسيمفوني اوف ذا نايت طبعا هو التوب.
واللي اقدم
هو قاعد يتكلم عن اليمنت ان انا قاعد العب مع ربع ما قاعد العب
بالضبط بس ما كانت تسوى كلش. يعني اوكي قاعد نلعب ويا ربع وشي وهذا بس انه شوف 3/4 الخرائط كانوا بفلوس لازم تشتريهم. هذا واحد. ثاني شيء الزوم مال الخريطه ما له داعي
وايد
مو شيء كان ما عجبتني.
انا ما يعزت.
لا اسحب كلامي يعني اللي قلته.
لا يا عمي بالنهايه رايك
بالضبط.
احنا ما قاعد نجبرك لا راينا صح انت رايك صح.
مو كذي لانه ذكرني
رايك شخصي بالنهايه.
ذكرني بشيء خلاني اكره اللعبه.
اللي هو
اول ما
الزوم اوت.
خل الزوم اوت هذا حاله خاصه. اول ما تلعب لعبك ابطا منه ما في.
ايه ما يكون عندك سكيلز ما عندك اسلحه ما عندك كذا يا اتز باد اكسبيرينس.
والله ما اخذ راحتك وانت تقول رايك لان اخذتها بالمصافط عادي يعني.
حاشا الربع.
على اي حال يعطيكم العافيه شباب يعطيكم العافيه ربعنا اندرجراوند جيمنج على الحضور اليوم شرفتونا
المره الجايه نستولي على المكان
ان شاء الله.
بس عزيز موجود وفارغ كله.
لا عزيز الاسبوع الجاي مو موجود راح ينتهي.
حلو بس زين خلاص خذينا.
اللي كنت بقول الله يعين الشيطان انه بس خلاص هذه اخر حلقه من سيزون 2. احتمال كبير الاسبوع الجاي ما في حلقه شويه بريك. زين عندنا شويه انوفيشن ومن هالكلام هذا بالاستوديو وان شاء الله الاسبوع اللي بعده نكمل في سيزون 3 مع ضيوف جدد ان شاء الله مواضيع جديده في وايت بورد بلس. والى اللقاء في حلقه قادمه.